The journey started 60 days ago. 6 colts start the event. 6 cutters emerge. 3 rides over 3 days. The experience with cows can be a challenging one. Who will prove to be the champion? Which colt is most ready for his job? This is about progression, learning, and training. This is the Colt to Cow Connection.
Graduate on you, boss. It's all good. See you, Jeff.
I understand. There's things to do.
God, that was decided we'd be rolling down. Oh, yeah. Hey, 4 hours on.
When I heard you were judging him like cool, it's like I'm working for him all over again. I get to ride a 2-year-old and have him judge me.
We're here with Travis Rempel, and he just had his first round with his nice little filly. What can you tell us about the round?
She was good. She's a little green, like she's a little feely and stuff like that, but she
she's like you could tell in the pen when you grabbed her, like you kind of stepped at her like when you went to halt her, and she kind of wants to go like that. So I think that's in her. You know, she's just got to start understanding my feet, but I think she'll have that. You know, she'll have a cool little tuck and get away. So that's what I was kind of working on, was making it, if I kind of put her into that turn, that she'll finish it on herself. And she didn't quite get it to, like, in this work near the end a little bit better. She kind of came down, but I think that's what she'll kind of take a hold. She feels like a left to right horse. Maybe the stop not so much, but if I can get the left right, then they can start counting, and then we can incorporate the stop once she chills out a bit.
Perfect. And you used your full time, one of the only guys to do that.
Yeah.
But it looked like maybe she was the one to do it on, and
Yeah.
she looked good.
I think, I know I got on her, it was just, you could feel that she was, you know, every time I moved, she, you know, it was like this and stuff like that. So I was kind of just moving my arms and stuff and just trying to get her to chill, because it was kind of one of those horses, I think if you rush it, she, you know, her head was up pretty much even after I rode her down. And she didn't seem like a horse that would kind of like tire and then get kind of like quit out on you.
Mm-hmm.
She felt like it was just her mind started to think when she got a bit tired. So I thought it'd be best to use the time.
Perfect. So now that you've had a chance to feel her,
Yeah.
heading into tomorrow, what's your game plan for tomorrow's run?
Just kind of what I did today, like try to get her to go with, like, that first cow. I just don't worry. I didn't even worry about stopping. I was just like, just go with that thing, and then try to incorporate making her go with the cow, and then you start incorporating levels of brokenness. You know, some horses you got to incorporate levels of brokenness, I think, into going with the cow, and some horses the other way around. You know, you got to, you know, incorporate going with the cow. But I think with her, if I can get, she's so kind of out there that if you just worry about getting her broke, she's just going to fight you. So you just give her a job with the cow and then start incorporating some brokenness in it, and then she might start to think it's her idea. Maybe, I don't know. We'll
Perfect.
see.
Well, it looked pretty good to me how you
thank
handled
you.
the situation. Great job.
Awesome.
So when you heard about this event from Nina and she called and told you about it, what were your kind of first thoughts about it and your reaction?
I just thought it'd be fun. I was like, oh, okay. Well, we're gonna go show, so ride some 2-year-olds, and I didn't really think of it as like a contest. It was just like, hey, we're doing this Colt thing, like, you know, we go ride some 2-year-olds around and see who does the best job. I didn't, you know, I just thought of it like, oh, it'd be kind of fun, like, you know, I don't know.
Well, we're glad you made the long trip. I think you might have been the longest trip down here,
Yeah.
close to it,
Yeah.
if not, and we
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Awesome.
Best wishes to you tomorrow, and we look forward to getting to see what round 2 looks like.
Awesome. Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
me. Appreciate it.
So Travis,
Yeah.
we had round 1 yesterday, round 2 today. How are you feeling about your horse?
Good. She got a lot better. Today she's really quiet, and she kind of started to move left and right, kind of like I thought she would, and she was just a lot more level-headed, and she's good.
So your little horse, when you got here, you were a little late. You didn't get to see her preview. And tell us a little bit about selecting her. I
got here late, and there was kind of 2 to choose from, and I went in, and there was her, and there was one other one, and I kind of just took my hat off, and it was, time was kind of counting down, and I was like, oh, I got to pick one. So I just moved my hat at them, and one kind of stood there, and the other one just shot off it, but kind of was cool how she moved her body when she shot off it. So I thought, oh, we'll take that one.
Well, so far your scores are looking pretty good, and looks like you made a good choice. So you've got 15 minutes tomorrow. How are you going to keep that momentum going, and what's your game plan?
Just to keep doing what I'm doing. I think it's working. So, I think just progress her, and don't think about, like, it being a final or something or whatever. Just every day, just good horse training practices and getting a little bit more every day, and see what happens.
Well, I look forward to watching it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
I think the progress that we've made in the last 3 days is just phenomenal, because none of these colts have been worked on a cow or flagged or anything. And what these guys are doing, it really shows off their expertise. It's pretty neat.
There you go. Not happy, but she didn't move.
I think the biggest thing, you guys, with this horse is just controlling.
That's a good job.
Just your emotions. And I don't know, just feeling your horse. You just gotta have feel. You gotta feel it. So.
Kind of speak up, Travis. Your voice is pretty quiet.
Well, she's a little flighty sometimes.
Okay.
We've had good works, and so I'm just gonna keep doing it because it's working. If it wasn't working, I'd maybe switch it up. There's a few things that she's doing that I could maybe think, oh, I could make an adjustment here, but it's those adjustments got to be little. And that's what I mean about controlling emotions, because it's hard to not just kind of go nuts and make huge adjustments. And take it from a young trainer, it's really hard. Because so yeah, we try to do the same routine. We stack them up with a blanket, and then we stack them out with a blanket, and we sneak the saddle on. And we do that all the time. There's a routine there of the same thing every single day, and you increase it. You get a little bit more every single day. And that's just all I'm trying to do, is just get a little bit more of this study. And she comes back, like, I don't know, just teach her it's not a big deal. Kind of scared herself. There she goes. Here, she almost kind of went to drop her shoulder there, in the technicality of correctness. I don't care. She went the way that I wanted her to go. So for right now, that's good enough. Whoa. happy with that. Okay.
He has 6.5 minutes into it.
Okay. I think you got to teach these horses that, I mean, they got to accept, and this filly, I'm quite happy with her because she's really chill. I'm wearing a microphone on her. I didn't think that would ever happen. Just let her chill. I like that. When the cow comes in, I like a little bit of worry. And everyone's got their own way of doing it. I just want her. I want her to be all over this thing. And she is. If she wants it, let her have it. I don't care. And I can sneak a foot in there and ride her out. Stopped on her own back to a cow. Like a dog with a ball. Come on, let's have fun kind of thing. Like, just get her blood pumping, get her feet moving, and tell her this is like, tell her this rest of her life isn't going to suck so bad. It's going to be fun. She's going with the cow. She's chill. I'm chill. Trying to be chill. She stops. Good. I don't care about her shoulder going to that cow. She wants to go to the cow. She'll spend the rest of her life getting correct. More of a cow horse thing, go till that head turns and bring her back to it.
You're about 10.5 minutes in.
She did that on her own. I love horses that go left and right. And I love being able to let a horse, you can't ride a horse into a turn, you can ride them out. When you're starting to I love it when they just kind of feel like they're like back forth. And then you just ride them out and you send them one more cow, please.
You have 4 more minutes.
I mean, like, it's 3 days. Like, she came out, as soon as that cow, I'm still talking, and that cow came out.
Go ahead and put your cow out.
I'm still talking, and that cow came in. I didn't even know it came in. She kind of, on the spot, went, looked at it, and she didn't exactly know what she needed to do, but she knew she had to do something. She kind of just, like a kid just going like, yeah, okay, I don't know. But they're starting to pick up those tools and kind of go, I'm going to do something. And that's building desire. And cow and want and everything. One cow. Bring a cow in. She let off, like, it's hard to explain, but she let off my energy there with my right foot. I was happy with that. That was kind of cool. Remember I talked about controlling your emotions? I would love to keep going. But I'm going to stop because the young trainer in me is like more. The person attempting to be a horseman is like, let's stop.
So we're here with you, Travis. Congratulations, you're a champion. Tell us about your run and the journey this weekend.
Horse was Good. It just kind of did what it's been doing the last 2 days. So he just kind of built off that, and she's really sensible today, probably like most sensible that she's been. And I didn't work her very long compared to the last 2 days, but I don't think she needed it. You know, she was pretty good. So just tried to end on a good note, I guess.
So you mentioned in the arena about being a little excited as a trainer and that feeling you want to keep going, and looks like you were having fun out there. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think training is a head game, and it's physical, but it's a lot mental, because we always talk about getting a horse's mind. Well, our minds too aren't exactly always the simplest, you know, as trainers. So I think it's important to try to, like, you know, if I'm having fun, usually the horse is learning something, you know what I mean? And they're kind of okay, and, you know, they may not exactly know what they need to do, but if you can kind of stop before it starts going like this, like, you know, you can kind of, holy, that's good. Oh, yeah, kind of excited, and then stop there before it goes like this and then quit. I think that's just good horse training practice, and it's really, really good on 2-year-olds.
So with this whole process, the whole weekend, what's something that you've learned about yourself, or just watching these other guys? We had a lot of great works tonight too, and something you're going to take home with you and put back into your pen.
I got told, like, one friend, you know, gives me a good piece of advice, and he's like, you know, when you're having trouble with your horses, act like you just got those horses in training and you're riding them for the first time. And this just kind of reassured that point. Like, you know, I didn't see the mare preview. You just kind of hop on. You don't have, you know, you don't know her, you don't nothing. It's just like, this is what you got, and this is what you got to work with. Nothing else matters, you know, how she's bred, who owns her, whatever. Just try to get the most out of it. So taking that away, it was just you know, another, you know, proving that point is correct, that it's just like, sometimes you just got to just think about, like, this is my horse, this is what I feel, and my job is to train and make it better. And it needs to be that simple.
So heading into next year, if we do this event again, is there a good chance we might be able to get you on the roster?
Yeah, I think so.
That sounds great. Thank you so much. I know I enjoyed getting to watch you ride, and I look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, look at his buckle.
Oh my goodness.
Woohoo!
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you got a really cool buckle.
Thank you, Nina.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it very much.
Oh, it was fabulous watching you work that.
Oh,
filly.
it was a lot
hardly-
of fun.
yeah.
She's actually a pretty nice horse.
Yeah, pretty
Is
nice.
she getting sold?
She could be sold. She's a private treaty sale.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Okay, good to know. Yeah,
No, she's a pretty good horse. I actually quite like her. Like, I think
Yes.
she's pretty cool.
she's a pretty nice horse.
Yeah, my 2-year-olds are gonna get their ass worked now.
So Nina, can you tell us where that mare came from?
Oh, yes, she came right from here. Of course, we raised her.
And what's her name? Tell us a little bit about her.
Her name is BNL Uranium, because her sire is radioactive, and she's been quite reactive, as he knew. I mean, she started off that way, but he got it out of her, got her nice and calm. Oh, she looked fabulous tonight. Man, she looks so good. I was so thrilled. And she's out of a WR This Cat Smart mare who's by Dual Pep. So she has all that pedigree. She's got all the stop and the turn and the fire in her. She's pretty amazing mare.
It was really kind of a Cinderella story then. We had that she was the lowest scoring horse in the preview, came back to win it all, and pretty fun weekend.
I think so.
Pretty cool.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you, everything.